Good morning, Joan
Good
and
morning.
Terry here, Blackfoot River Outfitters. It's Tuesday, April 19th, and
How do you come up with that? I don't know what day
I
it is.
roll.
Thursday,
It's
Wednesday.
spring. It's spring here in Montana.
Finally. It's been a cold one.
Yeah.
It's been
It's
chilly.
spring by title, but
Yeah.
not really temperature,
Yep,
I suppose. Yeah, it's been chilly.
It's been chilly. It's been really cold.
But it's really lovely this morning.
It's beautiful. I love it. And for yesterday was the first day in a couple of weeks that I didn't break ice off the guides at some point during the day.
Yeah.
And a couple days broke ice off the guides all day. It was, thumbs are a little tender.
And he means our physical guides, like the guides who actually are rowing the boat.
Yeah, they had to shake some ice off their little
Especially those thin ones.
toes too. It's been chilly out there, but I tell you that bodes well for the fishing this week.
Yeah, and the fishing has been good despite the untimely weather. Anyway,
A lot of snow,
fishing report.
a lot of ice. So it's that's good for this time of year. A lot of times, right about now, what are we, not quite third week in April, most of the fish most of the rainbows and cutthroats are running up out of the river into the creeks, which are closed to fishing. North Fork of the Blackfoot's closed to fishing. People have been trying to fish it. You can float down
another month.
Yeah, you can't go there until the third Saturday in May, which is good because these are all wild fish, which is amazing, and they need that respite. However, most of them are staying in the river right now. It's seemingly because the creeks are really low. So as soon as we get some rain,
Sorry.
You see that bear walk by? As soon as we get
Don't forget your bear spray.
as soon as we get some rain, then the creeks will jump up, and boy, those cutthroats in particular just blow out of the river real fast, and they come back quick, but the rainbows will stay out in the creeks for quite some time. So the fishing's been good.
Squallows, March browns.
Squallows, March browns.
Blue wings.
Blue wing olives. So you have
all the rivers have been fishing well.
Yeah, you have a good chance of catching some fish on dries in the next few days. Boy, geese are active. Everybody's excited.
That bear is churning them up.
He's a little bear, little guy.
Tiny bear.
He ran right between our camera crew and us. Everybody was cool. Nobody got wigged out.
No.
So those are the dry flies of the time, right? You want blue wings, March browns, squallows. There are some nemoras, the little brownstones. They'll be pretty good this time of year as well. It's supposed to get cool again starting
I think I feel it already.
tomorrow or right now. And the Orvis Rendezvous is in town this week, which is amazing. First time in a couple, 3 years. That's super exciting. And those guys actually might see some decent fishing for once. Usually they come here, rivers are going up real high.
Lovely weather, but it's not particularly good fishing.
Yeah, and usually the fishing's not too good. But our hope is that that team will see some good fishing for once. Nymphing's been good. Short leash, only about 3 or 4 feet deep. We've been doing that. What's wrong? You know what's really cool? Catching a bunch of fish. She wouldn't know. But
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, if you want to start in the
I
mornings.
can't tell you the number of people that call and they're like, "Hey, how's the nymphing?"
Well, you know what's amazing to me is how many
I
people
only
are like,
want to fish if there's good nymphing.
they caught a ton of fish. The nymphing's good in the mornings, just a little TJ hooker, a little rubber leg, and a worm. The worm has just slowed down the last couple days, but it's been good. And then now with the March browns coming on, any kind of little jig nymph that's the hot spot, or even a pheasant tail jig or something like those are good. Duracell was pretty good yesterday. So you can use those, and then as it warms up, maybe a squalla and a small dropper. And if you see some fish coming up, just put on dries. A lot of times they're eating blue wings, and they'll still eat your squalla. So you can put a squalla on and a little blue wing or a little March brown behind it.
For those of you who are like me, visually challenged,
Yeah, so you can
a
actually
little bit easier to see.
you can track your fly a little bit. So what else? What else we got to talk about?
No, I don't know. Nothing. There's nothing fun in the Missoulian. It's all it's
gloom.
not great. So there's nothing funny that I can share. Plus, everybody kind of reads it online now. So
Does anybody read it online?
Well, I still get the actual
Okay, yeah.
physical newspaper.
I'm not going to read any.
Paperboy rides his bike by and
I'm not going to
Those in
read
my
anything
driveway.
online.
No.
You got to open up some paper. You got to
Yeah.
have paper. It's like a book.
Yes.
So
Anyway, our shops
So-
are open pretty normal hours. You know, like I said, fishing's been great. The Peaburg store is open. Upper Rock Creek's been really good.
yeah, now
It's still a little low to float.
yes. So be advised if you're going to float Rock Creek. Couple issues. One is the upper creek from the forks down. The river's moving to the right and leaving the left channel, the original channel. It's going under some crazy bridge. The clearance is about that much. The problem is, as the water comes up, the clearance is non-existent. It's a deep channel right to the thing. It's pretty dangerous as the water comes up. If it doesn't come up enough, you can't take the left channel. So be very aware when you're floating Rock Creek to, if you're not sure of the corners or something like that, or splits, get out and take a little walk. Don't find yourself stuck under a bridge. Also, the shuttle arrangements
And there's
on
trolls too.
Yeah.
There's a mean troll up there.
they're little guys.
Other than this guy.
So the shuttle arrangements on Rock Creek are going to be really a disaster this year. I just talked to our primary shuttle guy, and you know, he said, yeah, if somebody's going to try to do that, it's such a long, especially on the lower river, trying to get shuttles. The guy that was permitted by the Forest Service, I don't really understand why you need a permit to drive a public road, but that guy dropped his permit because it's such a junk show, and he was charging $70 or $80 a shuttle anyway. I don't know how that's going to happen. The problem is there's going to be double the amount of traffic because people.
Somebody will figure it out, though.
They're
The
going
good
to.
news is somebody will figure this out. And what you should probably do is just call Flint Creek Outdoors in Peaburg. They're going to, you know, be on top of whatever's going on up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be figured out too quick. Trust me.
Well,
This is a real. So it's going to double
It's
the
not like
number.
working for the Yellowstone cast or something, but, you know, being a shuttle driver, you know, it's a decent job in Montana.
Is it? How would you know?
I don't know.
I think everybody's going to be doing self shuttles. There's going to be twice as much traffic on the creek.
Self shuttles. Ugh.
All right. So be advised that there's not a shuttle company
Grab
right
a friend
now.
with a good car that gets good gas mileage.
Yeah. Maybe you can open up an amazing business in
Oh my
Montana.
gosh.
Okay.
Anyway, we
What about the
we're
fishing?
rambling. What about we're done. People have tuned out. This is like an infomercial that's gone rogue. Anyway, thanks for watching. Just, you know, if you have any questions about fishing, call us, email us. We're around. We have a great team that's super helpful, and they actually fish way more than we do.
Yeah, they fish a lot. And they're really good.
So tune in next time. We hope to update this again before 2023.
In a week. Terry was gone for a little bit, but we're golden. We've got a couple under our belt already.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Take care.